Hello, welcome to Card Minds. Thank you for stopping by. This is going to be a Leo weekly money and career reading from July 10th to the 16th, 2023. Leos, welcome. Let's see what messages we have for this upcoming week, July 10th to the 16th, money and career for the sign of Leos. Thank you to each and every one for watching, sharing your journeys, supporting this channel. Thank you to each and every one from the bottom of my heart. Let's get going, Leos. Let's see what's going on here. King of Swords, Knight of Wands, lots of people going on, lots of people energy here. King of Swords, finding clarity, speaking your truth, understanding the circumstances, and moving forward in your power, choosing your power. You know what is best for you, Leo, and you're choosing to move away. Now, this can be intellectually, this can be physically. It feels like it's a mindset. It feels like you know now not to engage with this Knight of Wands. Knight of Wands for me is always this sort of person that likes to feel important, that likes to feel that they know, that they can make decisions without really thinking, right? That they are, at the same time, it's a fun energy. It's an enthusiastic energy, right? Someone with a lot of punch, a lot of energy, but it's not someone very reliable, and you're moving past that. Now, this can be a job, this can be a manager, a situation, a friend, a family member, whatever it is, you're finding your sense of truth, whatever that is. And you feel like you have been almost like educated and in this situation now, that you understand what's going on, that you got information, you got facts. Information and you got facts. And because of your experience, maybe in the job, in the circumstance, because of that, you are now able to move forward in your power with the Emperor. And you're not taking no for an answer, or you'll take explanations, right? But you're certainly not going to go out of your way to listen again to BS or to an answer that doesn't serve you. That's the way it feels. So with this Emperor, you know that your vision is the right vision for you, and you can move forward. You know what you want. You've made your decision. Conflict doesn't scare you clearly, right? Or BS doesn't scare you anymore because you know the fact. You know what's going on. And you're the one that's going to have the final say in the matter. So you're not going to hesitate to utilize your power. Maybe you have a higher your rank within a company, within a job than this person, or even if you're not, you know you're in your power and you're not going to let anyone put you down. So you're carefully strategizing, mapping out solutions, solving the problem, with lots of wisdom, and your experience now is pushing you forward, getting out of that mindset. Yes, and here we have the Wheel of Fortune. Beautiful. Action forward. There goes the energy forward, moving forward. I love the Wheel of Fortune. Good luck coming in, good karma coming in. And it's also you understanding that things are not, can be stagnant for a while, right? Can be frustrating because you feel like they're not in the truth, or they're not understanding, or you're not connecting to whatever philosophy is going on this job, in this situation, or the ideas. But you know this is going to move forward. You know you're not going to stagnate forever, right? Energies are, keep flowing. And once you know that, you can move on to something else. You don't have to stay stagnating, right? It's a constant change. But it's a constant change when you want things to change, when you're clear in what you want and your desires and how you can change things, and you can make decisions. You are in control with your power. And the wheel asks you to be optimistic. And when you're optimistic and you have faith in yourself, in the universe, then then you send out positive vibes and positive energy, and you're willing to expand, to change, to move on to something else. You're willing to open up and do other things. Then you expect, how can I say this? You expect things, right? You expect change. And when I say you, we expect change, not you, Leo, but we expect change, especially when things are not going our way, or not going well, or we're just not, the shoe is not fitting anymore. And I always say, sometimes when we're in a job, and we can be in a job for 20 years, that was our job, and we're very good at it. We're experienced. We get along with our coworkers. This is something we really master. And at one point, the shoe doesn't fit anymore for whatever reason, right? The energies of the universe, things are moving around, especially right now. The world is chaotic, and it's a continuous chaos, right? Every day there's something new. Every day there's a sort of disconnect. We think we reconnect, and we think we understand, and then there's a disconnect, and we think we got it, and then there's a disconnect again. And here you realize that, okay, well, this person here doesn't serve you, and maybe they don't have as much experience as you do, and maybe you've been in the job for a long time, but the world is shifting, the energies are shifting. So now maybe it's time to move into a different direction. And maybe it's time to be open to the help of others. Be open to other factors outside your job, outside your current vibe, right? And do something different. And I think that if you're willing to open up to others, and if you're willing to go outside of your control, or outside of your current circumstances, then I think that factors outside of your control will influence the situation, right? If you're someone that likes control at all times, it's going to be a little rough. But you have the Wheel of Fortune, and as you open up, the energies open up as well. And look at this. So this is good luck and good karma. So once you open up to other opportunities, right, you accept and you adapt. When you adapt to the new, look at this. You have the Empress, the Chariot, the Wheel of Fortune, the Emperor. You have the Emperor and the Empress, which can also mean that they're two very influent, very important people around you with experience, creative, control, decision makers, leaders, masculine, feminine going on around you. But I think it's you, Leo, in your power, understanding out of there into the new. Yes, it takes courage. Yes, it takes abnegation, but you do have success, success, creativity, empathy, but it takes a moment to rethink, right? With the Hermit, I think it takes a moment to internalize, go within, understand where you are at right now, what it is that you want, how you can change this, and how this situation is no longer fitting and you want to move on. And it's easy to say, and I am always very careful what I say. But I have also had a lot of experience in that. It's very easy to say, in a clicking of a finger, I have to move, I need to change, I need to get out of this job, I need to get out of this energy. But then it's one thing to say it, then it's another thing to practice it and to find solutions. But I feel like you are here really finding solutions and reinventing yourself with the Empress, understanding what is going on and recreating your journey with the Hermit. And I think you're leaving a whole part of yourself behind to recreate almost like a breath of fresh air in your career journey, in your life journey. And you can be retired, ready to leave your job and sort of taking on another job, right? Or getting out of school, or just changing jobs, maneuvering your career. It is powerful. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 major arcana. And look at this, you have the Four of Wands, celebrating, being in the right space, being comfortable with your choices, and also being comfortable in your power. You have the Chariot, determined to move forward and being ready, but being ready once you understand the circumstances and understand that you let go of that heaviness, let go of that side of you that sort of got stuck in a job, but not by your fault, right? At one point, you're at the end of that journey, end of that cycle, to move on to something else. And it takes power and courage and so much, how can I say, enthusiasm, and so much trust in yourself to change things and move forward. And no one else is going to do it. You're the only one that knows you, and you're the only one that knows what is inside and what you want to leave behind and what you want to project forward and how you wish to move your power forward. But my oh my, with the Chariot, you are pushing forward. Maybe in a creative job, it's possible with the Empress. It can also be being there for others, listening to others. You can also be having a child, starting a family. That is possible. But with this Chariot, you are driven and focused and motivated. You're headstrong. You're really headstrong in changing and moving forward. Whatever this means for you, you are celebrating. You're pushing through. You're pushing through to achieve your goals. Hold your focus. Leo, keep striving. You're asserting yourself, really. And it's really about setting those boundaries and pushing forward to have faith in yourself and know who you are and what you stand for between the Emperor and the Chariot. All right, let's see if there's, okay, more cards. It's a powerful reading. Here you have the Strength. This is you, Leo. Yes, no matter what, you are powerful here. You have that inner strength, that human spirit, that ability to overcome, that ability to change, that ability to move over these obstacles, whatever they are. And you have that great stamina and persistence to do it with balance, with patience, with understanding, and with creativity to recreate your next goal in life. with strength and inner calm. Make sure you keep balance and maturity in your decisions. And I think that you're committed to do what you need to do, and in a way that shows composure and intelligence and maturity with all this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And you also have the Lovers, which just says that you are true to yourself, no filter. You are defending yourself. You're standing your ground. No matter what, you're standing your ground. But I think that you're reaching a higher state of awareness by learning to express your emotions, by learning to express your creativity, by learning to express your raw emotions constructively, right? Fear and ego are not involved, and you've discovered how to channel your power. Beautiful, beautiful. And with the Lovers, you are very clear yet again on what you want, very clear on where you stand. No one is going to get in your way this time, right? It's no filter, right? And maybe within the past jobs, circumstances, you had to have a filter. You had to be diplomatic. It feels like maybe you had to play a game. Well, most of us have to play a game, unfortunately, right? When we're in our job, or, it's like theater. It's all about theater. We cannot always be unfiltered, right? We have to play roles in circumstances. But here I feel like you're authentic, and you want to be authentic. You want to be genuine, and it feels like you're very clear on your choice now, and you can articulate what you want, what you stand for, in touch with your emotions. So maybe this circumstance has opened your heart to share your emotions with this Empress, share without reservations, share who you are, your honesty, your integrity. Maybe it's a job now that requires you to share, to be there for others, to listen to others, to guide others. Doesn't have to be. Or maybe it is you creating theater. I don't know why I'm saying that. Creating your own place of creativity. Theater with kids. Theater. I don't know why I'm hearing theater. Theater with, maybe it's someone out there that's creating some place of creativity for children, with theater. I don't know. Anyway, it's coming from your core beliefs and your belief system, right? And I think that you have figured out along the way what you stand for and what you want. But my, oh my, is this impressive, Leo, to make this happen, because it's really you coming out with what is most important for you. You want the world to see who you are. You want to express your talent, but you also want the world to see what you have to give. Let me know down below where you stand, Leo, what this journey is all about, what you're thinking. Hopefully the comments are open. I am battling with this comment situation. If anybody knows what's going on with the comment situation, let me know. All right, yeah, look at that. Perfect. So you could be going back to school for that, but you're definitely, moving on. And I feel like with this Eight of Cups, and the Hermit, you are really letting go a whole part of yourself, an emotional part of yourself in a circumstance. And it feels like a job. It feels like you're leaving a job behind. Doesn't have to be. It can be a family situation, can be anything. But it feels like you're leaving a whole part of your emotions behind. Yet again, the feeling of having had to fake it for the longest time. But, you know, feeling that here's the way it feels. It feels like you've been in a job for a long time, and it felt natural for the longest time, comfortable and enjoying and experienced and all that. And like I say, all of a sudden the shoe doesn't fit anymore. But here it feels like all of a sudden you felt like you were playing a game. As before, for all those years, it came naturally. Everything was natural for you. And then so you had, you weren't in sync anymore. And all of a sudden you realize, hey, I don't think the same way of these people. I don't connect to these people. And I feel like what's coming out of my mouth is not me. And I can't do this anymore. That's the way it feels. So maybe you're going back to school or going to school on so no, maybe you're leaving conventional behind. You're leaving a structure behind. You're leaving something, conservative. It can be a school. It can be government. It can be something very regulated, very structured, right? So an office, a government, a school, law, something like that, where it's very coded and very confined. And I feel like you did this for the longest time, and now you're out of that. Wow, let me know where you're going, Leos. Now, it doesn't have to be that, but it feels like it was in a very rigid structure. Yes, a lot of ego. A lot of ego going on, a lot of conflicts, a lot of fighting, and oh my, okay, well, there you go. Leo, look at that. Opportunity, find new offer, I'm going to put it right in the middle. New opportunity, financial opportunity, new job, whatever it is, or maybe you're getting the budget to start that project you have, or to start that new side of your career, or and so it's a complete new, wow. And you have the sun. Look at that. So many major arcana. I don't even know how many you have anymore, but here you have this opportunity here steering you in a complete different direction, but also, which is wonderful, because now you are seeing a different perspective. This is going to be different. You're marching into another chapter, a whole new type of job, or a whole new type of circumstance, and you're really taking a step back, taking a moment to reflect, understand, between the Hermit and the Hangman, right? But you understand that it's going to take a minute, and you have to take your time on this, because this is going to be different. Sort of surrender to the opportunity to pause and view it as a chance to reassess and sort of reevaluate where you stand on your path. It's new. What is coming in is new. It's emerging. It is completely different than what you were doing before, but you have decided on this. Right? You're not stumbling upon it. This is something that you are pushing forward, and allow it to come in. Allow the time and space for everything to settle in, because the Hangman invites you to pause and surrender to a situation. And even if it's different than what you expected, take the time out of your routine to sort of connect with this new way of thinking, a new way of seeing, or maybe even new environment and new people. Don't resist. Let it flow in, Leo. Let it flow in. All right, let's see if there's one last message for the road, Leo. Weekly money and career, July 10th to the 16th, 2023, and you have the World. Wow. Well, full circle. You're doing what you wanted to do, and you're finally able to pull it together financially, philosophically, right? You really are able to pull it all together. And the world is really a beautiful, beautiful card. It's you growing with a sense of achievement. Something has come full circle and you have done it. So celebrate the success, honor your achievements, honor your power, honor who you are, because you have become more experienced. So don't rush into the next chapter. Allow it to come in and just, let go of those harmful illusions of those people that thought you could or you couldn't do, right? Those illusions about yourself, of what you can and cannot accomplish, acknowledging your place in this world, how you can make a positive difference, how you can make a difference with this new project. Go for it, Leo. Go for it. You can make a positive impact in your community, in your world, in your circumstance. Beautiful, beautiful reading, Leo. I hope you enjoyed this reading as much as I did. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you to each and everyone for supporting this channel, for sharing your journeys, your energies. Thank you to each and everyone from the bottom of my heart. Have a great week, Leos. Take care. Bye-bye.